As the skies light up, they believe we are blissfully unaware. But this activity by non-human extraterrestrial technology is capturing the attention of humans.
Good afternoon. Back on BitCraft today, obviously. And a little late again. I was about to push the my start stream button and somebody knocked on the door. It was a delivery. Like, lots of things for one of my sons. Anyway, we're back. There was also a big patch for the game. We can have a little look at that, go over some of it maybe. So apparently now you run by default, and then you press, is it on the roads? I think someone said on the roads. Yeah, I can't switch between run and walk mode anymore, but there is still a walk mode in. You just have to push a button to activate it, but you run by default now, which is great. So hopefully to fix the problem when you go in and out of your house or buildings and stuff like that, then it doesn't put you in slow mode again. They've added a mine profession dungeon, which is carpentry and masonry, so it's dungeons specifically for those professions. What else they've done? I think so they adjust the ability to toggle RP walk. Yeah, right. Goddamn! Adjusted the stats of roads to match or exceed the speed which you would reach before while sprinting. I'm guessing that it means that if you're running and then when you go on a road, you'll go even faster. I don't know. They've added a new prospecting ability. Of course they would. For T3 hunting, so you can track down and hunt a swift service. It says its damage reduction scales with more players. You must complete a certain amount of prospecting steps and damage to get loot. Right, so not only have they put it behind the shitty prospecting thing, if you don't happen to do enough damage, so if you're a lower level player and you're not doing as much damage, and maybe you don't hit that threshold, then you've wasted your time because you get fuck all anyway. So, yeah, another prospecting piece of shit that we won't be doing because it's worthless. Added T3 storehouse building and traveller tasks for tiers 7 to 10. Significantly boosted the amount of whisk-weave filaments that are output from processing whisk-weave plants. That's good. Added an option to always show text in building world space labels. Not sure what that means, but updated layout of login screen. It looked no different. Not that I could see. Login screen announcements are now translated into target languages, so correctly. They've actually fixed it. Increase the HP of berries to match flowers. Increase stacking of star bowls. Cut gems and legendary stone diagrams to be more in line with other items. They've done a few fixes. Fix some clothing model issues. Issue of empire name. Large quantities purchased from travellers with optimised process. Change military timing to 24-hour clock. Profession crits have been fixed. They should have been working from the first fucking point. You're going to add something like that, then it should be working. Added several missing compendium items. Fixed for Argent or sometimes not spawning during prospecting. Good job that we wasn't doing that crap then, right? Fix an issue where sometimes causing resources to override existing resources when we're spawning. Okay, so I'm guessing that might fix the salvage that you get, the flotsams you get in the thing, because you get flotsams in the middle of a fish spawn and then you can't get the flotsam. So in theory, that should fix that, because there's the existing spawn would be the fish, so therefore the flotsam shouldn't spawn, right? Makes sense. Of course, they've added a bunch of new premium stuff because, you know, money. I don't specifically see anywhere in here where they've fixed game-breaking bugs, though. So we'll see. We'll see if they've fixed any of the game-breaking bugs. There's a couple that haven't appeared in a while, so maybe they were fixed. Maybe there was one or two, but like when you're in a boat, you can lose your left-click ability, meaning you can't navigate using the map. So if you're here and you click, you'll run towards it. Well, that stops working sometimes if you're on a boat. And other ones where you had to restart the client, so they're game-breaking bugs because they break the game, right? But I don't see any mention of them on the... I don't see any mention of them being fixed. So we'll see. Anyway, continuing from last time we played, last week. Oh yeah, and they've fucked the chat up as well, look. I don't know what they've done here, but they've missed the chat up. So the chat is, it's show region and then a colour number and then a hex code for the colour, I guess. So that's all messed up. Anyway, I did manage to do some stuff. I upgraded my sword, my claymore, to tier 5, mainly because it just does more damage. I made a couple of tier 5 rings, so I've got 2 now, so no matter what I switch to, I don't have to take the ring off. We also upgraded some of our tools to tier 5, so I have a tier 5 rare axe, it didn't upgrade. I have a tier 5 pickaxe, tier 5 quill, tier 5 hammer, which didn't upgrade. I got to rare and it didn't upgrade after that. Tier 5 rod, tier 5 chisel. However, I did get tier 5 epic machete and tier 5 epic scissors. Which is kind of funny because it means that my scissors have only missed one upgrade so far. They went from tier 1 to tier 2 uncommon, then from tier 2 uncommon to tier 3 rare. They failed at 4, and they went from tier 4 to tier 5 epic. So my scissors have been the best ones to upgrade so far. And I haven't bothered upgrading these 5 because I think I tried remaking something. I can't remember what it was now. I tried remaking something and it didn't upgrade again. It's nothing new. The rate for upgrading is so ridiculously low. I got a bunch of tier 4 food. I don't know if I did that last time or before last time or whatever, but anyway, I've got a huge amount of tier 4 food. And I don't know. I think I've got some cloth in. I have wisp weave in, tier 4 wisp weave, because I don't have I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, crafting set. I haven't changed. I got my head to rare. And upgraded to tier 4. My legs to tier 4. I've still got to do my chests. They're all tier 3, but they're not rare, so I need to get them rare. And then the leather set I still haven't started on, so I need to kind of start working on that. But this is why we're getting tier 4 wisp weave, because so I can have mats to try and remake my cloth set again. And this is 16,000 of work. It's a lot of work. I didn't have food on. Let's put some food on. Feed it up marginally. Like barely anything, to be honest, but it does. But this is, again, a lot of just getting on and farming. You know, the game is, as I keep saying, the game's, you know, an idle game, effectively. So it's a second monitor game. You know, it's a background game. It's a game that you do this and then you play another game over the top of it that's more exciting. Or more active, shall we say. Let's say that, more active. Okay, so they're doing another hotfix. Thank you for your patience. So we have a fix for several of the issues and the new build is compiling now. We will release this as soon as it's ready. In the meantime, we are working on fixing more of these issues to be included in a second hotfix. Right, so there's going to be a hotfix. It's probably going to hotfix the chat. We'll see what else it hotfix. I'll leave Steam open. And then hopefully when it pops up, I'll quit and quickly grab it and then we'll start again. Yeah. Just waiting for it to pop up in Steam. Wait, apparently Rockstar just released the GTA 6 trailer 3. I don't know if that's true. I'll have to find that out after, I guess. That's what this game is. If you come here looking for excitement, you're in the wrong place. It's the wrong game for that. But, I know, we can still have fun. I'm looking at some stuff for like Crimson Desert while I'm just grinding my fibre. There's not really anything else to do. Someone put a picture up and was like, you see a lot of videos being like, this is the best weapon to use in Crimson Desert and all stuff like that. And I often look at them and think to myself, that's probably wrong. You'll probably find that the best weapon to use is the ones you're most comfortable with, right? And the ones that you can upgrade and stuff. So some guys literally done a comparison of all of the weapons. And a lot of people are saying that the Frozen Anguish is like the best sword in Crimson Desert. At T5, it does 43 attack damage. The Huando that we have, which is the one you get right at the beginning of the game, T4 does 43 attack damage. No fucking different. Admittedly, some of them have critical rate on or critical strike. But those ones usually have a lower attack damage because of that. Like, for instance, the Dandelion Longsword has 40 attack damage because it has level 2 critical rate. It also looks, there's none above 40 attack with a bonus. All of the ones that are above 40 attack don't have bonuses. So the Frozen Anguish and the Huando have some of the highest attack, like for instance the Ignir is also 43 damage, the Dewhaven Longsword is 43, the Vessel of Dark Pursuit is 43, the Sidman Longsword is 43, and oh, there was an update, it's a precinct update, the BitCraft update isn't out yet. But they're all the same. They all do the same damage. Then you've got things like apparently the critical rate is actually a good thing to get up. So the Twisted Verdict, for instance, that does 40 damage but has level 2 critical rate, technically could be better than the Huando, the Frozen Anguish and any of them because they're just a flat damage up like bonus. But this one has level 2 critical rate, even though it doesn't do the same damage. But yeah, so all of those videos that are like, use this weapon because it's better, it's not. In fact, the Salwind Longsword has 39 damage and it's level 3 critical rate. The Hound is 39 damage with level 3 critical rate. They are basically all the same. Every single sword that you get in Crimson Desert is the same damage as every other sword that's in Crimson Desert, pretty much. So yeah, so there is no best sword. That's actually good to know. because now I can play with the swords that I want to play with and not just go for, like, you know, the best sword. So now it's a toss-up, really. Do you want a weapon on it that has critical damage, like critical rate, and lower damage, or do you want one that just has higher damage? It's more the crafting system. You know, you put like your cores in, and I think you can switch out the critical on weapons and stuff. I'm not sure. And I haven't looked into it fully, but I've got a couple of videos to watch on how to maximize your damage. We'll try and do some more, get some more tier 5 stuff. 371. Why does that not seem much? Maybe it is a lot, but right. How many seeds did I get? How many seeds? 108. Okay, we need. I want to get like over 300 seeds so I can turn like 300 of those. So we get like 350 seeds or something, and then I can turn 300 of those into tier 5 seeds. Which basically means we've just got to replant again. Get as many in as we can. That's it. I don't think we've got any more. No. I've also started rewatching Vikings because, you know, it's a good TV show. I was like, I really enjoyed that, so I started watching that again. All right, so we have 449. And I feel I got something in my eye. All right. Let's see. I need. See, I've only got 438 tier 1. We might have to plant some more tier 1 again. 96 seeds. Might have to put some more of them in to get some more of this, but I've still got a ton of leather in here to do. Wow, I didn't realise I had that much leather to do, actually. Let's go and put some of this leather in. Did I not just take out tanning? Oh, are these not thingied? They're not ready. Alright, we'll do that then. Still no update for BitCraft yet. Still waiting. Just sitting here casually grinding. Fucking leather. Listening to tunes. You're stretching. Yeah. Oh, my food went out. Heard a noise downstairs. Hang on. No panic. It was just my son coming from work. That's what the funny noise was. The door. Yeah. More stamina build up. Right, now we can get these in. Still got so many more to do. I need more. I need to make more rough cloth strips though. So tier 1 bush. We have any over here? That's tier 2. Don't know if we have tier 1 bush over here. We might only have tier 2. Wait. Yeah, I don't really want to fight with the drones, so I don't have my fighting set on. Huh. So they've lowered this bit, or they've made this bit higher, one of them. This used to be tiered, just went down there. I'm also not seeing any tier... Wait, let's check. See. Cargo. Yeah, rough routes. Obtained. Track. Yeah, I don't think there's any on here. I think we're going to have to go somewhere else. Damn it. Have I sold anything? Hey, something sold. What sold? Oh, my ring that was on there sold. And I think my uncommon hammer sold actually. Wait. I still want a log here, an actual log of what sold. So I'm not guessing. They said they were going to do that and then they didn't. But we got some money. Nice. Alright, I'm going to have to go get some... go to the collective, get some tier 1 stuff. I don't think we can get it on Yoshi's. I don't think we can get it at Yoshi's. We'll have to go to the collective and get some. Right, so do probably better off just getting a skiff full, right? because I don't exactly know how much I'm going to need. Better to have too much than not enough, probably. I don't see it. Oh, it's there. Oh, my fault. I'm full. I forgot this can't hold like 50. It only holds 25 in each. I love this farm plot. Like, it's massive. You could do so much farming there. Gonna get more. Where's the one I was at? That one? Well, it wasn't that one. That BitCraft update hasn't come yet. Might be after stream. Oh. Where's the ones I left? Oh, there's one here. Might have to do this and get some more tier 2 as well. To see how many I've got. Actually, I think I've done tier 2 the other day. Oh, see how many we have. May have to do tier 3 though. Oh, God. Choking on my damn coffee. Good Lord. Hello, cat. Still no BitCraft update. Okay. Open. Ugh. Man, it's going to be a lot of tier 1 rope things. What's it called? Fibers. Really? I could grab some more salt actually while I'm here because I need more for food anyway, so we could just grab any salt that we see. Okay, one more. Can you do one more? I want to make sure I've got enough. I don't have to come out and do all this messing about again. I'm going to have to spend a bunch of time doing sea salvaging as well at some point. I want to get to level 50 so I can get the clipper. Apparently, if you have the clipper and you get it to a specific level, it gives you a fishing bonus. I hope that's not locked behind that shitty Argent ore stuff and fucking prospecting. It probably is. So this one I need to get 22 because I already have 3. Not far from 60 foraging now. Coming up on 58. Be 59, I mean. Coming up on 59. So technically 1 level. $21, $22. I don't see any more salt. Salt. Track. I don't know if there's much salt here. There's loads down here, but we're not down here. We're here, so. Back to FH. Hello, biscuit. What are you going to go? Right, can't take it all. Wait, I muted the mic. Oh, did he mute the mic? Oh, I think Biscuit muted the mic. God damn it. Sorry. I was kind of here. I went down and I think he wanted to go out, but I fed him because he wanted lunch as well. So he'll probably come back up in a minute and want to go out. Yeah, I think he muted the mic. I'd like to be able to in the options or something, turn off the capacitive touch button on the micro. That would be kind of cool. Because it can be a pain. See? If we'd have done 15,000, we'd have had too many. Far too many. I'm going to run down and grab the other 50. Turn this all into rope. Well, not rope. What? That bench is just in the way. I question some of the designs. I question the layout sometimes. That bench is just in the way of the pass. I mean, you can get past it, but it's still in the way. It's still just in the middle of nowhere. Tier 1. Right. Turn this all into string. Right, now he wants to go out. Back in a minute. Right. God. Still no update. Still waiting for a BitCraft hotfix. Hey, we're done just before we ran out of stamina. Nice. Now back to do the rest of it. I should probably put this in. Oh. Okay, 4 looms. Yeah. Take that out of there. Start whacking this again so we get more. I mean, in theory, all I have to do is remake my chest, belt, gloves and boots. And try and get tier 3 rares on them. Also need to redo my claymore and these tools, but these are only tier 4. The only thing I think it's the only thing I upgraded to tier 5 that didn't change to anything. I was hoping it would go up to at least rare, and it just failed. So I have to completely make that again. And I just realised something as well. There's so much to do in Crimson Desert that I'm almost at 40 hours and I don't think I've been round even half of the first area yet. I'm not even done chapter 2. I got an achievement for completing chapter 1 of the main quest, but I haven't even completed chapter 2 or anything yet. Oh, yawning. 59 foraging. Woohoo! One level to go. Get this done. I'm gonna have so much red. Are they even done? These are done already. It's tier 1, so we can switch them out. We can start trying to remake tier 1 gear. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Boo, 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 boo. Hey mate, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a little while, sure. Been busy doing like so many different things as usual. Recording for YouTube, different games. Yeah, well, this isn't mine. I don't own it. I just work here. I just live here. But yeah, it's getting there. They're still doing some designs and stuff. I do question some of it, but it's not me designing it, so. we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. And it's not too bad being in the jungle, actually. I thought it was going to be, like, really hard. You almost done exploring R9. What, the whole of R9? Are you, like, trying to get every tile? Holy shit, it's going to take a while. Holy crap, that's going to take a while. Have you only just done R9, or have you done others so far? You're over halfway done with the 9 regions. Oh, right, okay, nice. So what's your exploration up to right now? You have World Explorer 8. Fuck me. Yeah, that's good going, man. Well done. I mean, I do exploration. If I go somewhere, I'll pick a set of tiles on the way there and then a separate set of tiles on the way back, so I unlock more. But I'm not quite that, you know. I mean, it would be great to have it, but holy shit, that's a lot of time, and that's a lot of lonely time, especially in the seas. Mind you, I suppose when you're doing the sea, you've got the benefit that you can fill up your boat with salvage, right, and make cash off of it. So I bet some of the land stuff is a pain in the arse, though. Especially things like the... can't remember the zone. Is it Rocky Mountains? I bet they're a pain in the butt to get around. And poke around in region chat for company. Rocky Garden, that's it. Yeah, Rocky Gardens is definitely one of the more annoying. I mean, Jungle's bad enough. Let's be honest, Jungle's kind of up and down and all over the place. But Rocky Garden is just a nightmare to get around. It's good going, though. Having like 5 regions, absolutely like 100% completed of 5 regions. I mean, Jesus. Yeah. Well, now you've got like, if you've got the second skiff, the one that can go up and down vertically better, then sure. But can you imagine trying to do this in like EA1 before they added that? Jungle would have been just as bad. It would have been just as bad as Rocky Gardens. You'd have had to have picked your boat up, climbed up somewhere, put your boat back down. A lot of messing around. It just died a lot because of the bugs, yeah. Yeah, Terratoes that could nuke you from half the fucking region away. Remember the Terratoes, like even if you got slightly close to them, they shot you through everything. Even if you was behind terrain, they'd still hit you. It'd be like, what the shit, you know? Definitely good going, though. If you're at Explorer 8, and you're only halfway done of the 9, what about the other regions? There's 25 regions now, right? So what about... Or do they not have... Because they're technically new? The 25 regions don't seem to count towards the start. So it's only the inner 9 that seem to work. That's what I was wondering, because they were added, right? The outer ring was added in EA2. So I was about to say, like... The world percent counts all 25. So it'll be 100% with the map at 36%. Right, I see, yeah. So you'll get all of the titles in the first 9, but then after that it's just... I guess after that it's just more like higher bragging rights, right? If you do happen to do all of them, all 25 tiles. But that's going to take a while, surely. I mean, I guess once you've got like... Yeah, I mean, I guess once you've got the 100% and you've got all the titles, is it worth doing the others until they give you an incentive to do it? That's the thing. I mean, you could always just do it anyway, and then if they add more titles, you'll get more titles. But just having that screenshot of every tile would be kind of interesting. You know, just being able to pop your map up and have every single tile uncovered would be kind of fun. The outer 16. I thought that there's people in those regions though, or can you just not get to them? There's definitely people in those regions. Or as I said, is it just they're blocked off by a barrier? Ah, interesting. So they can't come to our regions as well, to the inner regions. I wonder why that's like that. I wonder if it's a limitation or... Because that seems weird that they added more, but you can't go there. Only the middle... I'm sure people were saying that they was in region 17 and stuff like that. Okay. I mean, I'm not arguing. I'm 100% sure people were saying that they're in they started in region 17 and stuff, which confuses me then. Unless they started there and then did something and got ported to the middle ones. Interesting. The centre 3x3 is the 5x5. Oh, I see. Because I remember the original regions went the same as your numpad on your keyboard. It went, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in that style. So I assumed that it just started that... I know they reversed it, but I assumed that maybe the top was 1. So, yeah, so I guess it is. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 shouldn't be able to be got to, right? Yeah, we've got 7, 8, 9, then 10, 11... No, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... Right, okay, I get it. I see. Okay, that makes sense now. As I said, because they added the new ones, I mean, I started in region 7, so I just popped over to region 8 because that's where Floathaven was, but yeah, it makes sense now. I'm gonna dump them in there, even though I don't really need them. But I do want you though. Let's grab them and grab some leather. I'm not sure if I need leather actually, but we'll grab it anyway. This is empty. Don't need this now. Actually, while I'm here, I am going to grab a few more of these. For the simple reason, if I'm working there, I might as well put more in, because, you know. I think I'll make all of as much of the clothes as possible, and then we'll try and see how it works. Right, what do I need? Right, let's do chest first. So what do I need for this? Knew I needed leather. Five cloth. Right, so I'm going to need 25 cloth. I'm going to make 5 chests. And I'm definitely going to need more of these, because what level hearts do you all have? Does he mean this? Not really in hearts, is it? Expanded 1. Oh, I guess he means this thing. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, I suppose. I've got a rare head and rare trousers. I just need shirt, belt, gloves and feet. And then do the same thing with this. I've been neglecting my fighting set. I call it the fighting set. It's a leather set. It's actually a collection set, but I don't put my plate armor on to fight mobs. I use my leather set for that. Like, I don't need it. Jackals and alpha jackals I can murder. Terratoads I can just about murder. If I get low, I just run away, wait for my health to build up, go back, and they're still on half health, so it makes it easy. The only thing I can't do is soldiers and drones are a little hard. Umbras are obviously hard. I just don't bother with them. Yeah. Well, yeah, my plate set's also only level 2, I believe. So I've got to remake my plate set if I want to use it again. But, you know, when you're out and gathering, your leather set is generally fine for most places. So if you can get like a... If you can get a tier 3 rare leather set and then get that up to level like tier 5, you can probably take on Umbras at that point, especially if you've got a tier 5 rare claymore or crossbow. I want the crossbow, but I need to go do the dungeon. But I can't do the dungeon because I don't have a fighting set. I need to get my plate up to tier 3 so I can go do the dungeon. Which is a bit of a pain in the butt, but... Alright, chest. Let's make 5 chests. Oh, not enough stamina. I need to eat. Well, maybe when you get over here at some point, we can go do it. I know we need more people, but, you know, maybe there's a group doing it. And we can go and get it done. Because once we've done that, it unlocks the crossbow and I can try making a crossbow. Which I never did in EA1. I never got a decent crossbow in EA1. I tried like, I don't know, probably like 10 times or something, 15 times to get a rare tier 3 crossbow and I just never got one. So I ended up just sticking with a claymore. Crossbow is your weapon of choice. And now it's locked behind a boss, yeah. You know what I mean? Some of the decisions were okay. I don't mind it being locked behind a boss, to be fair. I mean, it gives you a reason to go to a dungeon and actually do some group stuff, right? So it gives you that. But then there's other stuff that has been put in the game which I fucking hate, like the prospecting. I just not interested in it. Absolutely not interested in doing any of the prospecting shit. Just, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Right, let's try gloves next. What do I need for gloves? Oh, just one of them. Is that it? Okay. Well, that makes it easy. Five of these. I just don't think the prospecting's a good thing. Hotfix deployed. Oh, they actually told us. We've just released first hotfix to addressing current chat issues. That's all this crap. While we are working on a permanent solution. I don't know how they broke it. Like, it's been working fine. I never had that problem in EA1 or for the start of EA2. It was like after the last patch. So, surely it can't be that big of a fix. You get what I mean? The UI stuff, yeah. You'd think that somebody would have spotted this, though. I mean, it's pretty freaking obvious, you know? This is what makes me think that half the time they don't test their game. Because this is pretty obvious that this is broken. The same as, like, you know, they put a bunch more premium stuff in the patch, but I didn't see anything in there that they'd addressed the game-breaking bugs. I didn't see one thing that said fixed game-breaking bug and then, you know, what it is. Like your mouse pointer disappearing on the map screen. And when you click on these sometimes, the UI didn't open. Kind of makes me wonder... Oh, shit. Can I pick all them up now? I didn't put the salt away. That's what the problem was. If I claim them, they're all going to drop. Oh, they didn't. Okay, good. Okay. Right, I got a bunch of it now. But now I've got no room for anything else. So I'm going to go and get rid of some stuff. Put the rest of that away because I think I've got enough of this now. I've got like, what, 150 or something of it. So I'm sure we're fine. And I'll put the salt away. The salt goes in the bank. I know there's not a lot of salt, but I'll get more later. Let's see. Let's put some of this away, actually. Probably don't need that. We'll keep that out. Okay, tier 2. Get that out. Get that out. And we get some leather out. That might be enough. Right, so upgrade this into tier 2. See how many uncommons we get. So tier 2 chest, I need 5 cloth. We're going to need 35. No, 30. We need 30. I'll get the patch in a minute. Oh, once I've done this, I'll quickly shut down and grab the patch, because this is I can read it, obviously. It's not completely broken, but it's just a bit more annoying. I'm guessing that this is the town they're in, right? It's just adding the region and then the colour code for the thing. It's even got the same colour, so... Road travel speeds have been adjusted accordingly, and they still get your mount stuck when on follow. Yeah, but I think that's more of the terrain issue rather than probably what they updated. Exiting the game and relaunching did not fix my chat. Have you actually downloaded the patch? That's the problem there. If you closed it and then just launched it again without actually downloading the patch, probably why. Yeah, look, you have to download the patch, not just relaunch. Duh. Close Steam completely. You don't have to close Steam completely. Just verify the files and then you don't have to close Steam. You verify the files, the patch will still show up. Don't know why that keeps being told to people. Oh, if you don't see the patch, just close Steam. Just right click and do verify files. Closing Steam is not required. I've got the patch. My patch is showing. Just reading this. Yeah, you got to give it some time. Updates are not like the old days where everything was automatic. Actually, Steam is automatic, but it won't patch it while you're fucking using it. It's obvious. Didn't drop any, did I? Good. Right. Let me shut down quickly and I'll grab this patch. Right, I'm going to start upload. I'm going to start the update now. It automatically started actually, but you verified your files and it still didn't appear. Really? You might have just jumped the gun. Maybe, yeah. There you go. Play. Done. One gig patch was that? No. Yeah, 1 gig. Am I wrong? 969, 969.0 megabytes. Took me like 5 seconds. Man, I love having fast internet. Oh shit, I'm stuck behind a tree. Right, is chat fixed? Just wait for someone to talk. Right, tier 2. Right, 5 shirts. I think it was some other stuff. Okay, chat's fixed. I think it was some other stuff they fixed as well. They said that they were going to get some other bits in the hotfix fixed as well. So maybe I'm reading it wrong. It said 969.0 megabytes, but maybe it just reported it wrong. Maybe not actually. It says my peak download was 750.8 megabytes. So. Like Mbps, so maybe it was. But games are like that now. Games, like even the smallest fix could be a massive patch. Right, we got one. We got a single tier 2 shirt out of all of 5 of those. How shit is that? I done my I had to go and get materials. I had to go and get some wood and some other bits and pieces, but I did 5 hammers the other day and not a single one went uncommon, and I was just like, you're fucking joking. That extra, I mean, it wasn't, if I was just in town and I had the materials to do it and it was just a quick 5, not a problem, but I actually had to go and farm some more mats, so it took longer. It was like, I was just sitting there like, that's just complete waste of time, you know. Right, we got 2 gloves. Right, boots are 2, so we want 10 tier 1 cloth. Hello, Princess. My cat. He was bunting me. He was bunting my legs. Right, tier 2. Did I do boots? So we want another 10. I just realised I don't think I'm going to have the space. Pop this out just in case. The increased risk, yeah. Yeah, it was a good change. Wait, my cart moved. I'm pretty sure my cart moved. It was over here. And this has moved because it was down here. Is that another thing that they've broken now? It's not remembering the window locations. That took them forever to put in. Remember when stuff just worked? I miss those times. Yeah, so do I. In BitCraft. Well, I guess he's probably talking about anywhere, but... But yeah, I don't think anything just worked in BitCraft. Why are you being so... Normally you're biting me. Why are you being so loving? She's pushing the mic right into my face. God damn it. Oh. Yeah, this other cat, this a new one. We've had her a good while now, but, you know, she is the newest. And we got her because she was owned by someone that the wife worked with. And that girl had rescued her from some drug dealers or drug addicts or something. So she wasn't looked after. So she grabbed her and rescued them from them. And she was okay. She had a bit of a weird temperament. She still has a bit of a weird temperament. But she started attacking her dog. She was like, I need to get rid of her. So we said we'd have her. She's definitely got a feisty temperament. You can stroke her for like 10, 20 seconds and then she'll turn around and bite you. It's like, yeah, I've had enough. You know. So. Right. We got one pair of tier 2 boots. Fuck me, I'm not having much luck. Really not having a lot of luck. Right, let's see what I can do. Let's see if we can get these up to tier 3. I don't know if I have all of the mats for tier 3, but we'll try it. Wrong place. Damn it, yeah, this is in the wrong place. Oh, wait. This was also over here somewhere, I think, and this has forgotten where I had stuff. Take all of them. I don't have much of these. We do have a rope, though. I don't think we need a rope yet, though. Oh, leather. Shit. I don't have the leather. I might have enough to do some of it, but I don't have the leather. So I have to go farming. I have to go hunting. Yeah. As I said, unfortunately, I think that they've made... I still think that they've made it unnecessarily hard to level up your gear. Like, I think it should... I know it's 30%. I think it should have been 50. I think it should have been 50% and then 10% down. So 50, 40, 30, 20, you know. Because right now it's ridiculous. It's 30, 15, 7.5, 3.2 or something. It's like... It's I think that what they done is they looked at it and was just like, we need to keep people playing the game, so we'll make it unnecessarily hard. So that people that really want that mythic gear will play for months or years to get it. Which I kind of feel is really wrong. Oh shit, we need these as well, don't we? Okay, so it's this one. This requires 5, so 5, 6, 8. I think we need 8. No, 8, 9. Because we have 2 pairs of gloves. So 9. My belly's rumbling because I didn't have lunch, so I'm hungry. Hopefully we get something rare that I don't have, and it'll be useful. Why did you run away round that side? I clicked here. Right. Tier 3. 9. Right. Not that one. That one? That one. Right, let's try the chest. Let's hope we get a... can suddenly smell cat food. I don't know why. It's weird. An odd thing just sitting here and randomly smell like cat food or something. And rare. And it didn't go rare. What a waste. Ah, all right, boots. Right, 1 pair of boots. See, that's what I said. This should be 50%. It shouldn't be 30. It should be 50%. And then it should go down 10% each time. No, boots didn't go either. Fuck's sake, honestly. I mean, 2 pairs of gloves. But my 2 bits of leather disappeared. I guess that was on the, on one of them. Yeah, maybe it wasn't. You used leather on one, didn't it? No. See? This is such bullshit, honestly. This really should be a 50%. 30% is such just crap. Now, do I try putting them up to tier 4 and see if they go rare? Or do I just remake them again? I mean, it's more expensive to go up to tier 4, but there is the chance that they can flip to rare. You'd scrap at T3 and re-roll. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but... Problem is that you don't get enough scrap. If I scrap all them, I might have enough to do the chest and not everything, you know, which is a pain in the frickin' arse. It's another way to just kind of keep you playing. And plus, you need seeds, so you've got to constantly have... I don't even think I've got enough tier 3 seeds to do it. At this rate, it's cheaper just to remake them again, to be fair. It's cheaper just to remake them from tier 1 again. I'd rather do that than the scrap. I don't think the scrap system is... Like already the upgrade system's pretty shit. Like, it's got really bad rolls. You know, you've got a 30% chance, and out of that, there's a 90% chance it will roll low. So, it's not really a 30% chance. That's what it seems like, anyway. I mean, I have had luck with some stuff, I'll give you that. Why is my inventory 6x4? Mine's not. Oh, really? Interesting. I mean, I've scaled down the UI a little bit because it didn't need to be as big as it was. It was that. Wait, my escape key's not working. Oh, there you go. My escape key wasn't working until I moved. Again, bug. Settings. I think I put my... set my scale to 0.75 because this 0.5 was far too small. Like, it's more the chat. I know you can change the chat size, but the chat size I had on this is on, I didn't want to do that, but this is on largest text. Wait, I had this, oh, I had this on large before. It's changed again. Because I kind of prefer it to be small, so I don't mind it being... I know that it might not be so good for you. Let's put that on large. What does that do? Font size large. That's still not large. Let's confirm that a minute. Can I make the chat any bigger now? Okay, I'd have to have the chat at least on extra large to be able to see. And I'd maybe have that about there. See, I could deal with this. I can just read this. So, but can you lot read that? That's the problem. You lot probably can't read that. Now what happens if I open my inventory? Still a 5x5. That's a lot more screen space. I'm going to play like this for a bit and just see if I like it, if I actually get used to it. Is it too small for you to see? I mean, you'd probably have to maximise the screen to be able to read most of it, but... I mean, I know I've got, you know, because I stream, I've got a kind of... So did you prefer it at the 0.75? I don't mind it at 0.75. I just wanted to see... I more wanted to see... Last time I tried it at 0.75, you couldn't adjust the chat. I had it on its largest text and it was still too small for me to read. I don't mind it like this, but as I said, I'm not, you know, I'm streaming it, so it's for you lot to see as well. Right, so 5 chests, so we need... What am I missing? Oh, I see what I'm missing. But I am going to have to go out and hunt tier 3 mobs because I don't have leather. This. Yeah, got no tiers. I don't think I've got any... I don't think I've got any in the bank. Because I'm up to tier 5, I switched my bank out to be like the tier I'm on and 1 tier below. So when I start doing tier 6 stuff, I'll clear all the tier 4 stuff out and stick it in the house. Yeah, I don't have any tier... I don't have any tier 3. That might be a little small, actually. Let's put it on... .65. So it's a little... It's smaller than it was, but it's still a little bigger. And that also means that the chat can probably go down to... See, it's default. Yeah, it's a bit small. Let's put it on large. There we go. And then adjust this a little. A little. There we go. How's that? A bit better? I think that's a bit better. I like that a bit better, actually. I don't have to concentrate quite so much to read the text up here. Anyway. My bank went interesting. Did you see that? On 0.5, these slots here were literally just 2 rows of large slots at the bottom. I wonder why they don't just make all of these windows movable. You can, you know, so like you can set your screen to what you want and then you can just drag the corner out of your bank to make it the size that you bloody want. And your inventory. There's massive padding around the side here of the inventory. Oh, look, it's a 4x6. So 0.65 breaks the inventory. Yeah, so 0.65 breaks the inventory. That was an interesting test, I suppose. What does 0.6 do? No, 0.6 breaks the inventory. All right, what about 0.7? No, 0.7's still broken it. Oh, it's going to have to stay either on 0.5 or 0.75 then. Yeah, there's a Goldilocks UI spot. Exactly, yeah. So it's either 0.5 or 0.75. Seems anything between that might fuck it up. Well, then this can go back to being default. Oh, look. 2 full rows again. So, yeah, it's definitely them. It's definitely the in-betweens. These should just be draggable. What if you don't want your inventory this tall, but you'd prefer it being longer? They should just have it. You can grab this, and so you could turn this and have it basically horizontal. Your UI was too high. Wait, you turned it up. You made your UI bigger. Why did you make it bigger? Did you just prefer it that way, or do you have just a big... Like 0.8 now. Right. I see. Okay. Yeah, mine was 1. Mine was 1, but then I changed it to 0.75, which is what it is now. I could live with 0.5. This is a little thing. So 0.6 or 0.6.5 would be nice, but if it messes up the inventories, then I'm not going to bother. As I said, these should just be draggable. It might vary by resolution. I'm on 1440p. So maybe if I was running 1080, it would be different. And 4K different again, but you're on 1080. Interesting. Well, we can test it. You said you're on 0.8. It's still a 5x5. Yeah, it just seems that anything below that... Let's try each one down. So 6. 6 is still 4. 5.5. 5.5 is a 5.5. That's strange, isn't it? That means the bank should be 2 full rows. It is. Yeah, that's really weird. That's very weird. I'm not near my cart, so I can't see the cart. I would like to have it on the 6.5. I think, but not when it breaks the UI. You'll have to stay at 7.5 until they fix it. As I said, I really don't know why they don't just make the all of the windows just, you know, changeable. Change them to the size you want. Anyway, as I was saying, no tier 3 mobs in here, so I've got no more tier 3 leather. And here, there's a lot of my failed attempts of stuff in here. There's the claymores, there's the rod, the saw, the hammers, and the hose. Quills. Most of my other stuff just changed. It just went up. I'm going to put this stuff back and then I'm going to have to go and farm ash. Wait, did I say cash? I'm going to have to go and farm tier 3 mobs. I don't know what... if I said cash, I don't know why I said cash, but yeah, I'm going to have to go and farm some tier 3 mobs. My mind kind of trailed off somewhere else mid-sentence, so... Right, do I have any more tier 3 stuff on me at all? I've got these. These can go back in. Tier 1. Put that in now. I was going to do more, but it's pointless doing more unless I have the option to upgrade it to tier thingy. Tier 2. I just realised I've got nowhere to put any of these. Bleh. I don't want to waste resources. Like I don't want to waste money trying to make these into uncommons when it's easy enough just to remake the entire thing. But I has no space in here, so you know what? Let's just break everything down. Wait, my fault. I'm full. Just going to break it all down. All tier 2 scrap. Make sure I don't have anything on me that's uncommon. No, it's all... I sold all my tier 2 scrap. It actually got me money. They were being sold at 100 for one scrap and I sold like 15. So I made like 1,500. I don't know what they're being sold for now. It might have changed now. Oh, 5 minutes and the free Epic game was out. Right. So tool scrap there, look. So tool scrap is 90 or 70. Let's say 70 because these are closer to us than these guys. So 70. Weapon scrap is 100. Well, that's miles away, but that's a ridiculously low price. It's only one though, so it's not really that worrying. He probably just wants to get rid of it. Tier 4 is 250 and tier 5 is 400. But because there's a lot of tier 4s, you can tell that people are just not doing that. People are not scrapping tier 4s. Like they're scrapping them and selling it for money. What I mean is they're probably not retrying tier 4s. They're just saying, fuck it, I'll just start at tier 1 again, which is basically what I've been doing because it's actually cheaper. Where's my... Oh, right, we're not doing tier 3s, we're only doing tier 2s. Are they still talking about the... If you want inventory padding to be fixed, scale down to 0.87. That's the point at which the padding gets normal. It's also possibly based on screen size. Uh, 0.75. What was it? 0.55 and 0.5 is 5 by 5. Everything in between is 4 by 6. The UI that worked for a different player didn't work for you. Now that's weird, isn't it? .4K 0.87 is pretty small. Yeah. So if he's using 4.87 and he's saying it's small because he's on a 4K monitor, so I don't know what the size of his monitor is. It could be... He could have a 27-inch 4K or a 32-inch 4K, and that would also make a difference. Because obviously, if he's on a 32-inch, everything would naturally be bigger than if it was on the 27, right? So that makes more sense, but... And they're saying 0.87 isn't the regular. I think 0.75 is fine. As I said, I'd prefer it on 6.5. But, you know. Right, 2. The UI scaling now changes the layouts of containers. Undo this immediately or else. Like you've got a... You can say or else. What are you going to do? Stop playing? They don't care. One player. Or else I'll do that thing you banned Keezer for. No idea. This interface is actually ruining the game for me. The chests are completely fucked. Same. No, just set it to one that works. As I said, I'd like to use 6.5, but it doesn't work, so I don't use it. I just use 7.5. At the end of the day, I'm going to sell the scrap. If the scrap gets me some money, I'm not going to complain. I'm broke. Compared to what I had in EA1, I'm broke. I think I was, when in EA1, I think I was one of the people that had like the most money in Floathaven by the time it ended. Or by the time I quit, should I say. I had like, I could literally just buy whatever I want and not worry. Because I was making money. Now I'm not making any money. I'm broke. I've not done anything to make money. I was selling rings and buckets and stuff. The rings were getting me quite a bit, but I've just not been doing that. I made myself 2 tier 5 rings and that was it. I should make some more and just sell them because then I'd make money. Right, I got a bunch of scrap. You 100% did the map before the sailing salvage was added in EA1, so I was broke as fuck then. Now that's all the way from day one. I've been the richest I've ever been. Yeah, that's what I mean. Now, it's funny. I know it takes time, but like, I went out one day and I just went down here. Now, I've opened a bit more of this since then, but I literally went down here, back up, and down again, I think. I didn't open all this. It wasn't quite this open. But I went down, went up, and went down again. And I got 150, I think, of the little ones and 50 of the big ones. I don't have level 50, so I couldn't get the really big ones. So I had 150 of the level 10. Actually, it was 149 of the level 10 and 49 of the level 20 ones. And that made me about $5,000 by the time I'd sold it all to Swim. And I was like, this isn't bad money. It takes time, but it isn't bad money. Right. Scrap. So if they're doing tool scrap, and I've got 17. If they're doing it for 70, I'm going to pop the calculator up. I can't believe that it's been almost 3 hours already as well. That's ridiculous. Yeah, there's like 4 minutes left. Holy shit. Let me pop the calculator up because I'm lazy. 17 times 70. Well, that's 87, but that kind of doesn't give me how much coinage I'd get, right? What? That ain't right. What did I do? Oh, I did plus 17 times 70. So that's 1,190. And then if we take the armor scrap, well, there is no tier 2 armor scrap, is there? Weapon, tier 3. So we could set this to be 100 still. And it'd probably sell, seeing as that's tier 3. Yeah, so then 20... I'm doing it a lazy way, remember. 27 times 100. So 2.7k. So yeah, you could make money off it still. If people buy it. I'm just going to shove it on there because I don't care. I think it's cheaper just to make the tier 1 and tier 2 stuff again, to be fair. I'm debating what to do with the tier 3. I did try remaking some tier 3, like reforging some tier 3 stuff, but as I said, it costs money, so... Where is... there, scrap. Create sell order. Unit price, 100. Max. And tool scrap. So 70. We do it the same as the collective, otherwise we'll never sell it. There we go, done. I'll keep the 3s because I haven't decided what I'm doing with 3s yet. As I said, to be honest, it's cheaper to remake it. You've only got to buy the die pots, right? So, I mean, you look how much... So it costs 75 coins to get a reforging thing. And a die, if we do 1, is 10. Which means... You can make 5... No, you can make 5 pairs of... You can make 7 pairs of gloves for the price of one trying to reforge one of them. It's cheaper just to remake them up to tier 3. I think. Now I don't have the space for these. Shit. Oh, I could have made them. Could have got rid of them. Oh, I left some in there, didn't I? I've got them. Look, I've got a tier 5 Luminite hammer. But that's a different reason. Doesn't have to be rare. Doesn't have to be anything special. I use it to upgrade my hammer. What else do I have? Tier 3 rod, tier 3 axe, tier 4 rod. And my timer's going off. Oh look, my quills that I forgot. Oh, I've got more armour scrap in there. I've also got more tool scrap. That saves some bank space. Yeah. Alright, well, anyway, that's 3 hours. So, I am going to disappear. I'll be back tomorrow for Crimson Desert for like 5 hours. I've got no real plan in that because Crimson Desert doesn't have a linear or even semi-linear progression, and it's completely open world and you can do what you want, it means that sometimes I do bosses when I'm not streaming, and then they're done, and sometimes I just do exploring and stuff, and you know, it will just we'll figure out something to do for 5 hours, I'm sure. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow for 5 hours, and then BitCraft next Thursday, I guess. See you later. Bye.